Today I want to focus on the first reading. Who is the main character in the first reading? This person's name starts with M. The first reading, the main character, start with M. Moses. Does anyone know Moses? So Moses is the one who led the people of Israel out of this nation when they were living as like slaves. Does anyone know this country? Egypt, yeah. So, and then Moses led the people of Israel out of Egypt, crossing the Red Sea in the wilderness for 40 years. And then these people of Israel, they got into several fights with the other nations. So today is a story about the battle against Amalekite. Okay, so there, what happened? Moses was, he and a couple of his friends went up to the mountain, basically top of the hill. When he was praying like this, to God, the Israelites were winning the battle. But when his hands getting really tired, then the Israelites were losing the battle. Okay, so I need 2 volunteers. We have 2 Aarons, right? Can you come up? Yeah. So what happened was that, okay, imagine that myself is Moses, okay? So they are my friends, Aaron and Aaron, but so I was praying like this, praying to God, please help me. But after a few hours, I get really tired, right? So I go like this, right? Hold on, not yet. So what happened was that so I was sitting on the rock like this, okay? Praying like this, and hands goes down, and what you have to do, you have to raise my hand. Can you raise my hand? Yeah. So they were like this, until the sun goes down, okay? And finally, Israelites won the battle. Thank you. We can go on. Yeah. So this is what happened today in the first reading. So as long as Moses was lifting his arms and praying, Israelites were winning the battle. So if you in the church here, there is another person doing the similar position. Can you find who that person is? Look in the front. Right there, Jesus was, he's doing a similar posture. He was like, but it's kind of similar. So Jesus is like a new Moses in a sense. So just like the Moses was praying for the people of Israel, so they were winning the battle. So our Lord is praying for all of us as we go through a spiritual battle. Spiritual battle. That's an important point. Okay. For example, today when you wake up, right? You look very tired, right? It will be difficult for you to wake up, right? No? A little bit? Yeah, a little bit, yeah. She was honest, yeah. So when you feel like, I don't want to get up today. I don't want to go to church. I want to sleep in more. So there was an internal, there's a spiritual battle in you. But the fact that you're here, yes, you're yawning right now. So you actually won the battle. Right? Because you came. It's like even though I want to sleep in a little more, but you won the battle and it came to church because someone was praying for you, right? So maybe similarly, like maybe another battle could be like when your mom asks you, "Have you done your homework?" You might say, even though you didn't, you might say, "Yes, I did," right? So the fight against the temptation, win the spiritual battle that. Mom, I didn't do my homework. Okay, I'm not going to play anymore right now. I'm going to do my homework. Those things could be a spiritual battle that you can go through. And the second point is that when Moses was praying like this, 2 people, like their names are actually Aaron and Hur, H-U-R. They were holding his hands, so they helped Moses praying. So likewise, in our spiritual life, we need to help each other in our prayer. For example, like when sometimes your parents need reminders that they need to pray. Okay, so when you eat lunch or dinner together, if your mom or father begin to eat without praying, remind them, Mom, have we prayed yet? right? And then you can help them pray. Okay? And also, please pray for one another, people, your friends here, and the people in the church, and also pray for me too, right? This Mass is prayed for all of you. So always 9:30, this Mass is always prayed for all the people. And then I ask you to pray for me as well. Remember me in your prayer. This is my prayer card. It has my name in the back, special card. You can get them at the back of the church. So you can take one and pray for me. As you might know, leading this church is not easy. It's difficult. I need your prayers. So, and I always pray for you many times. So in that prayer, we kind of grow one another and help each other. Okay?